Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing fabulous. Here we are in week 2 of our at-home learning. Your pictures are awesome. I'm still looking at all of them. There's lots to go through. I have lots of wonderful kids that have created some amazing photos, and I don't want to just go through them really quick. I want to really awesomely feel them. So you did a great job. Keep going with that. I don't want you to stop just because the assignment's over. You can continue looking at the world and taking pictures and framing everything that you do that you really like. You know, pictures are sometimes really great gifts too. Um, I want you to start thinking about a new project. This month of April is, of course, when Earth Day falls. So April 22nd is our Earth Day. I want you to think about how you can recycle some things that you have in your house and actually repurpose them. I don't want you to make something that you eventually throw away. I want you to make something that you really keep. I think that would be really cool to see how we don't have to throw away things so quickly. We can reuse them and keep them. Uh, you know what I use this for. I have my Folgers coffee. Where do you see this in the classroom? First of all, we put our dirty brushes in here, we clean them up and pour it out. It's awesome. So this is a great thing to keep things that you want to clean. And I save them all the time and I keep them in my classroom and they're stacked up. Guess what? The lid, it's a perfect circle. All I have to do is trace around it. Got a great circle here. The other thing, what do I do with my oatmeal box? You've seen this in my classroom? I have another perfect circle. It's a little bit smaller than this one. So if I were to do a really cool project where I was just overlapping circles, I could do it. I didn't have to worry about finding a circle. I already had one. I'm also using this in my classroom to cover up the old pencil sharpener because it doesn't work right and I don't want your pencils to get ruined. So guess what I do? It's upside down and it's on top of the old pencil sharpener, right? Also, we've got lots of paintbrushes in here. I think I started collecting, I don't even remember what it was, but I had a bunch of stuff in here at the class. And this is great. You could paint this and it can become an incredible container. You don't have to throw this away. This is what I love to do. I love to take cereal boxes like this one, right? A Cheerios cereal box. I open it up and I cut them apart. Where is my book? And then I make them into books. So I take, here's my Cheerios cereal box. There you go. And I have my paper. And then I put them together. This is actually called a Coptic stitch. You can look that up online if you're really super duper interested. Or you can just hole punch. Hole punch it together and make a really cool journal. How awesome is this? You're carrying it around. You can paint this. All of these pages can be painted with great paint. If you have anything called gesso, something like, oh, where is it? This one. Gesso, you just paint over it and you make some really cool things. Let me show you one that I'm working on right now. I actually covered it up with a bunch of really cool paper, painted it, and I've been working it as a journal. Where's my journal? Here it is. This is a cereal box, guys. Very cool, right? Inside's got a lot of paper that I just tore. I did not use scissors, right? I like to tear paper. Got a bunch of fun things. Been writing some different things in here. I like this. I found this. I found these out of magazines. Live artfully. Create. Inspire. What's that one say? It goes with anything. And it elevates everything. That's pretty cool. So I'm not going to be throwing away this cereal box because I made a cool book out of it. Okay. I've got some egg cartons. What can we do with that? You can start seeds in here. You can collect little things in here. I love that. What am I going to do with my little tuna can? You know I'm going to put this on the table and I'm going to put glue in it and you're going to use this for glue when we get back in the classroom. Also, another circle. Isn't that cool? So now I've got another circle. I couldn't resist this scoop. Came out of my son's he uses this thing to put in his smoothies or whatever. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. That's very cool. So who knows what I'll be using this for. And then all of my little things. Here's what I can use. Strawberries, right? Or mushrooms, I think, came in here. What am I going to use this for? I don't have to throw it away. I can figure it out. But this was really cool. So, since we're stuck at home and once in a while we want to go outside, we want to take a cool walk, we had bought some candy that came in one of these containers. You know what I mean? And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to turn this into like a little collection thing. When my kids were little, we did a lot of this stuff, but even when they grew up, I still make them do it with me because maybe it was me that had more fun with it. Anyway, so I take this, I set it on my counter, and every time I go on a little walk, I usually find something. There's always something that you find. I just tore off a little piece of a rosemary bush, and I stuck it in there. I found an old shell. Why there was an old shell on my walk, I don't know. I found a really cool old bead. That was fun. What's this? A little blue marble, but it has a little piece of wire sticking out of it, so I don't know what that came from. But I have it now in my little collection. And I have this really big tree in my front yard that the bees love. And they're always going in and out of the bees. I think they're called carpenter bees, actually. But I just let them be. And I was going in my yard the other day, and I found one of them. He had fallen. He's not with us anymore. But he's so beautiful. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try and draw him later. But I think I'm going to put him in my little box. We can look at him with those magnifying glasses. Remember we took the magnifying glasses and we looked at different things that time. And then we drew them. We did the feathers. And we did stamps. And we did different things like that. So anyway, we could start a little collection. That's what I want you to think about for a little while. I'm going to be creating another video today on what our lesson is for this week. But, right. And this had my tissues in it. But look at this great curve. Wow, what a great line that is. Could I also use this box as a straight edge? Yeah, I don't have to have a ruler. Maybe you have a ruler at home, maybe you don't. But I bet you have something that you can make a straight edge from. And that's what we're going to be using today. You're going to need, when I give you my next video today, it's going to be coming, you're going to need paper, you need a pencil, and you're going to need a straight edge. And that's pretty much it. Except for some little bit of creativity, because I'm going to ask you to do something. I'm going to ask you to go through your books and find some cool books, but that's later. So anyway, glad to see you. Can't wait to continue talking to you. We're going to try and figure out how to do this conversation. Zoom is not going to work anymore. We're going to figure something else out. And I will get back to you on that one. But anyway, your pictures are fabulous, and so are you. And I can't wait to see you again. So, talk to you soon. Bye.